According to the World Health Organization, the human immunodeficiency virus targets the immune system and weakens people's defense systems against infections and some types of cancers. Since the pandemic of HIV and AIDS in the 1980s, where a diagnosis felt like a death sentence, science has come a long way.
In the most recent news for the CDC, viral load under 200 is untransmittable. So if a person's viral load is suppressed under 200, they cannot transmit it to someone else.
I spoke with Jason Wheat at the Wichita Falls, Wichita County Public Health District. He says these are the tips that people should follow.
Ask for the test, get tested, whatever the results are, get into care, stay in care, and it's just like any other chronic infection.
And welcome to Plus Life.
Meet Carl Schmid. He's a reporter at KABC in Los Angeles and the host of On the Red Carpet. Carl has been on national and international television talking about living with HIV.
My friends and family had always known, but I was always told in my professional life, don't talk about it. You don't want to become known as the guy with AIDS on television. And we now know that that's just a ridiculous statement. And so somehow or another, I'm quite proud to be now known as the guy living with HIV on television.
He's also created and hosts a media resource called Plus Life Media.
Created this platform where people can see and hear and interact with people who look and sound just like them. We don't care what color you are, what your sexual identity is. I don't care. We're just human beings living with HIV and hopefully educating the world about what it means to live with HIV in 2019 and 2020 and into the future.
According to a new study from the Prevention Access Campaign and the pharmaceutical company Merck, more than 1/4 of HIV-negative millennials surveyed report that they would avoid hugging, talking, or being friends with someone who is HIV positive. So, is it that contagious?
HIV as a virus is very fragile. Outside of the body, it can only live 3 to 4 seconds. So, glasses, shaking hands, casual contact is not a risk. The risk comes when it's trapped inside a needle, or it's in an airtight area, or it's in like a pool of blood to where part of the blood is protected from the air.
So is there a way to prevent it? Let's talk PrEP.
PrEP it's a medication called Truvada. It's nicknamed PrEP because it's pre-exposure prophylactic. So if you're on Truvada or PrEP prior to an exposure to HIV, it's also a preventative for HIV, for you contracting HIV.
You know, occasions like December 1st, World AIDS Day, are great days for the world to stop for a moment and remember who we lost and celebrate who we lost, but also to celebrate that we have come so far and the end is so within our reach. We can wipe this thing out right now, but we have to overcome stigma. We have to educate ourselves and we have to talk about HIV. We have to have a conversation. It's not really that scary.